Hello, Generous Speak family. My name is Al Bush. I'm here with Coach Anderson for Daytona Beach Pop Warner, as well as a former Leo for the great city of Daytona Beach. Thanks so much for tuning in, and thanks so much, Coach Anderson, and also Officer Anderson, for joining us today in this interview.
Man, I appreciate this opportunity.
So, tell me, sir, what's going on? Tell the viewers about Coach Anderson. Who are Coach Anderson?
Coach Anderson is born and raised from the city of Daytona Beach, Florida. 386, as they all say, right? Attended Mainland High School. Grew up here, man. I have a sister. I am my oldest. I lost my mom at the age of 16, so that really made me the person who I am now today. Staying strong, staying on everything I love. I have a father here. He's a pastor in the city of Daytona.
Wow.
And that's really it.
I like that, brother. I say one thing, man. I do agree with you. My father, as well as a pastor, in Daytona Beach. Okay. I'm also a native of Daytona Beach.
Okay.
Right? And so, my mom, I'm sorry about your mom. I'm a mother's boy, so I can imagine how you feel, right? So, but we do love her so dearly. I know you continue to love your mom so dearly. Right? So, now, the reason I tell you, my nephews played for Daytona Beach Pop Warner. Now my nephew, once upon a time it was two of them. But however, Coach Anderson stuck out to me because of his coaching style. He's very passionate. And then when I learned about that he was a law enforcement officer in the great city of Daytona Beach, I said, man, this got to get recognition. Now we all know, viewers, that hey, most of my target market is young adults and youth. Well, Coach Anderson is neither of the two. Coach Anderson is a pillar in the community, a leader, a coach, a mentor, and last but not least, a protector of our great city of Daytona Beach citizens. So, we're going to ask a few questions to Coach Anderson. And the first question that came in was, how do you describe your coaching style?
Well, there's many ways to describe people coaching style. I honestly could say, and this isn't dealing with any political, but if you look at the coaching style, I say I'm a Democrat coaching. What does a Democrat coaching? Thanks for asking. Democrat coaching means I'm hands off. I let the players play. When I feel like I need to go in and put something in, I shall put something in. But other than that, I shall let the players play. That's all it's about. It's about the kids.
I like that. Yes, sir. And so that's the first time I'm hearing personally, not to get political, but Democrat coaching. And that's good, right? And we don't be judgmental of either party. We just, we even Steven, but I love the way he used that term, Democrat coaching, right? And so that's a beautiful thing. That's the first time. Thank you for teaching me that.
You're welcome.
So, one of my main things, I'm a big youth advocate and young adult advocate, right? I got to give the youth spotlights and young adult spotlights, as needed. And so in this particular case, when we, with either being a coach on the field or myself as a life coach, when I sit down with these young people and I say, hey, what's your plan? Right? And so you in the coaching style, when you sit down with the young people and say, hey, if you're a running back, because you got to have a coach on the field, right? Right. So you got to have players that's a coach on the field that can read the defense and also read the offense as well, correct? And also you have your team that's supporting coaching staff that say, hey, Coach Anderson, or hey, Coach so-and-so, or even, hey, Coach on the field, watch out for this player here, right? How do you articulate those type of, message to that player on the team, to that coach on the field, or player on the team, but also he's a coach on the field?
On the field. I like that. If you do ever go to our games, you do hear me saying certain things as you hear me called lion or double ram or hot sauce or Superman or Batman or Carnival. It's different calls, different play calls. Them players on the field know, hey man, what's going on? Not only am I telling the team, but I'm making sure that person on the field I assign, make sure everyone lines up right, and make sure we run that same play. Because I'm going to put you in the best fit position for them to play.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. Good stuff. Yes, sir. I like that. So how do you ensure all players feel they're part of the team?
Well, thanks for asking.
Yes, sir.
I always say this before the game. Who got my back?
I got your back.
I got your back. And that tells it all. Yes. I mean, everybody thinks it's a chant, but that really shows that, coach, if I got your back, you got mine too. Well, if we going for war, you got mine, I got yours. And that really shows me that team effort. It's no I in team.
Amen.
And I preach everybody that you might be the greatest player on the team, but I don't need you. I can play someone else.
Yes, sir.
I can always bring back the reality, and they understand that.
I like that. Humble, right?
Humble.
Be humble and grateful.
Most of it.
I like that. I like that. And that's something we got to teach not only our youth and young people, but also adults as well, man. Sometimes we get this little bit of money and a little bit of,
little fame.
Yeah, a little fame. And humbleness is out the window, right? Yeah. So I like that. I love that. See, right now you're in the stage, coach, that you can plant a seed to these young people's minds.
And that's
right?
my plan.
And it's up to the parents and to the other adults in the community to keep watering that seed.
That's all.
And it will eventually, grow roots, grow the tree itself, and bear fruit. Right, which is their kids, right?
Most of it.
And so, but it starts with you and your team.
Right.
It starts with you and your coaching staff, along with the young adults or the youth, on that football field, and say, okay, you have to listen to us, and this is the reason why. Right. And so I like that. So next question: how do you keep your players and athletes motivated during the season?
With that being said, I ask these boys straight up every day, every Saturday, every day in practice. Do y'all want to go home? No, coach. And I really feel that. I really see they mean that. Mm-hmm. I keep them motivated and say, hey, look, we could go home. As we see now, we're in the playoff season. And now they starting to see teams that was out there before is no longer there anymore. Mm. So that motivates them and shows them like, whoa, it's getting serious.
Yes, sir.
It's getting down to the grind, nitty and grind. That means that now we need to have a whole nother focus to keep us moving forward.
Yes, sir. I like that. That's good stuff. Now, what's your record? I'm just like, Jason, what's your record right now?
Hey, coach, everybody asks me this, right? But I tell them undefeated. I don't know.
That means haven't lost no games
at all
and won every single one of them. I like that. That's a good deal. Okay, I like that. So now, describe one of the most successful moments as a coach that you experienced with the youth, with presently or in the past times you coach with the youth.
Well, I'm going to say right now with the team I'm coaching right now,
okay.
A couple of players came up to me that have played for the Daytona Bucks and the team they was on now. And they said, Coach, this is the first time we ever had an undefeated season. Coach, this is the first time we had these many wins. So not alone, that when they told me that really, really made me feel some type of way and made me feel special as us coaches, how we all come together. And it doesn't matter who you are, who I am, who the next coach is. We all coming together and gain knowledge and gather information so we can use this on this field.
Man, good. Thank you, sir, for that information, Coach. I really do agree with you wholeheartedly with your statement just now.
Right.
So you mentioned you're from the great city of Daytona Beach,
you know it,
right? And so, what's unique about Daytona Beach, you think?
What's special?
Okay.
Let's say special.
I like that. Yes, sir.
Daytona is Daytona, as we all do know. Daytona is Daytona.
Yes, sir.
What I see about it, Daytona is so small, you shall know the next door neighbor of the person down the street.
Amen.
Back in the past, it was like that. Now I'm starting to see a whole nother type of era come in. But Daytona was more family now. If you was Williams, you was Williams. We shall know Williams.
Yes, sir.
If you was a shepherd, you was a shepherd. We know the shepherd.
Yes, sir.
If you was the Bushes, we should know the Bushes.
Yes, sir.
If you was Anderson, we should know the Andersons.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, I feel like it's more family oriented in the city of Daytona.
I like that. I can agree with you on that too. Whether going to the rib shop,
right,
dad, or I'm in the in the community, and they say, I know your people, I know your auntie, I know your dad, or I know your mom. So I really do agree with you on that. And last name is Bush, so I'll tell you. All right, so in high school, first off, which high school do you attend? And secondly, did you play any sports or take up any extra curriculum?
Okay, but pride never dies, and we all know what that is about us. Mainly high school. I played football varsity for 4 years.
Wow.
So I did something on the field, and even off the field, even in the classroom, I was also part of SGA. I feel like you're a student athlete.
I like that. Wow, man.
What's up?
That's awesome. So you're the varsity and part of the SGA.
SGA.
Wow. Student Government Association, correct?
Yes, sir.
I love it, man. I'm going to get on. I'm trying to remember the acronyms here. I like that. That's good stuff, man. So thank you. So this is a fun question here that a lot of our viewers like to ask, and I ask a lot of our interviews as well.
Okay.
Is the Instagram or TikTok, and why? I think say Al, I'm at home, but you know, someone else is
right.
Instagram or TikTok.
So don't get me wrong, because I know we have some TikTok users and viewers on this, and also Instagram users and viewers. And my fiance might feel some type of way about this one. She's a TikTok queen.
Okay.
So with that being said, they both have two great platforms. And what we was talking earlier before the show, they both got good platform of money.
Yes, sir.
But if I really look at it, I don't follow the way. I'm an Instagram guy.
Okay.
Why? Because some of my colleagues have had experiences with college, also on the field, also with other teams.
Okay.
I feel like we can connect more than just dancing.
Yes, sir.
And you like my foot video and stuff like that.
That's true. You know, and there's one thing I have to get with my team. Well, I have to take full responsibility. I have to enhance my Instagram, man.
Right.
Especially with this Generation Z podcast that I'm doing now and other endeavors I'm going to embark on.
Right.
I need to take full responsibility and go in wholeheartedly and enhance my material. I'll post my material that I have on Facebook, on Instagram.
Right.
All right. So that's a challenge. I'm glad you shared it with me. So I would definitely get with my team. Get with my team and get that stuff up on Instagram, because not everybody share on Facebook anymore.
Right.
It's more like a family-oriented type environment. But if Instagram is a better platform to push this here. Well, I need to gear towards that more. Right?
And with that being said, I have a Facebook, and I also have an Instagram, Twitter, and I use Facebook more for the city.
Okay.
More for the Daytona.
Yes, sir.
Instagram is more open. Not only I do have my own personal Instagram, I have my business side.
Wow.
Also.
Okay.
So I do have a brand.
Okay.
Never forgotten brand. Never forgotten brand means that you never forget the ones you love.
I like that.
Or lost.
I like
You feel
that.
me? You
Yes,
never
sir.
forget the ones that you lost. So with that being said, how me and my co-owner, we both lost our mom.
Wow.
Same name.
Yes, sir.
Same day.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's a big meaning to everything.
Yes, sir. Just please reiterate your brand again, so our viewers will see. They can look it up.
Okay.
They can donate or give some kind of comments or whatever the case may be. Feel free to.
So we have an Instagram page. It's called Never Forgotten Brand 13. The 13 means that the year we both lost our mother in 2013.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I definitely keep you in prayers, man. I'm a mama's boy, man.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm still living, man. I love it as man.
Likewise. Cheers. Cheers. Yes, sir.
You know, that's something we can really definitely connect on. You know.
Will do.
All right. So, what made you decide to become a police officer in the great city of Daytona Beach? You're gonna be in the city now.
Right.
You're a native here, but you're gonna be in the city.
Yeah.
I think Daytona, man. Well, first off, why you decided to become a police officer? Number two, the great city of Daytona.
Great city of Daytona. I can honestly say it started in high school. I did tell my father, hey man, Dad, I want to be a cop. Dad, I want to be a police officer. And my dad said, look, son, you go get your education first.
Yes, sir.
And by being young, I shook him off and said, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. So once I graduated high school, I had football offers and scholarships, but I just didn't find myself still playing anymore.
Yes, sir.
And with that being said, I was like, I'm about to go to the police academy. And then if you look at that time, it was 2016. That's when police cars was getting set on fire. Police officers was getting killed by being at a gas station. And I went all the way from 2016 to what if I'm 99 years old? Okay. And with that being said, I said, if my kids is at my funeral and they open up the obituary, they just see my dad was a cop. That's it. Nothing to really add to it. And I say, let me go get my degree. Amen. So it can add more flavor and more value to what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
So that's why I went back to college and got criminal justice. And then after that, I said, what am I doing now? Yes, I have a baby. I'm engaged. Hey. It's no more party time.
Right.
So I'm looking, and then police department came. Police idea came. And I had an interview actually inside the Go to New Smyrna.
Wow. Okay.
I was at the barber shop, and Chief Jakari Young, he came and sat down, and my barber said, hey man, don't you got an interview tomorrow? I said, yeah, New Smyrna Police Department. Jakari looked at me, Chief Jakari, sorry, and he said, well, why New Smyrna? Why not us? And I said, man, you guys never called me, man. You guys don't want me.
Wow. Yeah.
He said, well, wait a minute. You're from here. I said, yes, sir. He said, well, do me a favor. When you get done with your haircut, I need you to follow me to the department. Didn't know what was going on. I'm in gym shorts and some slides.
Yeah.
Didn't know when I got to the police department, I had a full interview.
Wow.
With a cabinet looking at me, ready to interview me.
Wow.
And I said, please excuse my attire. They said, we know. We're going to call you Barbershop Boy. So after then, I was blessed for the opportunity Daytona gave me. I took some things when I left that department, took a lot of leadership, took a lot of stuff to carry my, I can say protect myself.
Yes, sir.
When that time comes,
yes, sir.
How to fight and defend and never give up.
Yes, sir. I like that. Thank you for your service, man. I mean, and continue, and thank you for continuing your service, because you're going to be you continue to be an officer officer, correct?
Right. I do have some other things open in the department.
That's, somebody in the service, a police officer, you guys are frontline responders, man. And so, you guys really in the line of fire, right? And so I really do appreciate your bravery.
I appreciate it.
And just, protecting our community that we love so dearly.
Yes,
right? Yes, sir. Appreciate you, sir. So let's get back to this football. So why do you see the need to become a coach for the Daytona Beach I said it right. Daytona Beach Pop Warner Bucks.
Yeah. Wow. Well, I'll probably say this is really my first year coaching.
Oh, okay.
This is my first year coaching. Last spring, Coach Simmons, who I coach with now, he said, look, man, I need some help. Was coaching for an all-star team. And I said, okay, it's my first year coaching. And he said, well, I just need you to help coach defense. You think you can do that? So helping coaching with the defense and helping coaching with the all-star team, and ended so soon, I was like, dang, I really started to feel love for it.
Yes, sir.
And then I was like, well, I think I'm ready to coach.
Yes, sir.
And then he said, well, look, man, I told him this. I said, wherever you go, I go. And found out, he said, man, we had the Bucks. And I said, wow. I guess I'm a coach at the Bucks. And then went.
I like that. Opportunity. I like that. Look where you're at now. Undefeated, right?
Really?
That's something?
Yeah.
As I'm a big fan of, you see, people get so fixated on education. Education does play a big part.
Most of it.
Let's talk about, go back to what you said before, how invested you are in the community, so people know who you are.
Right.
So, yes, you have the credentials, which is great.
Right.
But when they know your pedigree, what type of pedigree you are, the caliber of person you present yourself to the community, that speaks volume.
It speaks a lot.
Even from the barbershop, you got on basketball shorts and some slides,
Right.
you got the fresh fade going on for an interview, right? And then here your fellow coach Simmons,
Yes.
call you up and say, hey, we need you defense.
That's it.
Right? So, that's officer and coach.
Right.
It's to me, that should resonate with you,
Yes,
right? Because we want people to see, so when we walk around these streets in this community or the world, we don't want people to see us as, oh, that's Al or that's Coach Anderson.
Right.
We want people to see us as, oh, that's Al, that's Coach Anderson.
Right.
The exclamation mark at the end, right? So, thank you for that, man, because, we got to do good, not just for ourselves, but for mankind as well.
That's right.
Right? And so, thank you so much. So, our next question. Since you've been coaching, have you seen a change in the youth's behavior? It could be past examples or present. Now, you said you're first year coach, right?
But first year coach, by the experiences the experience I've experienced.
Yes, sir.
When I got out there to coach, the first time I went out there to coach, we had 36 boys out there, and in their mind, they was treating it like a playground.
Wow. Okay.
They was treating it like, okay, we just here because our mom and dad signed us up.
Yes, sir.
And until the mid of the season, when they start to realize how great they are, how great we are as a team, they start to say, Coach, I want this.
Amen.
This isn't no daycare center anymore. This isn't no playground. This isn't my mom, my dad just signed me up so I don't have anything to do. No.
Right.
Now you're starting to see these boys work out on Sundays with PJ. Now you're starting to see these boys actually really want a championship.
Yes, sir. I like that. That's a good deal. That's making them feel like they're wanted, man.
Right.
Make them part of the team, right? And just having that, that positive message to share with us, because you've seen the youth develop from a playful mentality.
Yeah.
So hey, this is championship.
The championship.
This is all you got, all in, all right. Right? How it go? All in here or all go home? Is it?
I'm not
leave
sure.
it all on the field.
Leave it all on the field.
Leave it all on the field, and then once the game concludes, then you can go to being a child. Right. So I did switch up a little bit. It's like all in, or all go home, or something like that. But hey, I'll get for you next time. But in this particular case, once you get that feel, it's all serious. Seriousness going on.
Right.
The playfulness come after the game, after practice. Right. Once you be a youth, once you be a child, well, you want that ring or that trophy.
Right.
Or take that trip to Disney or whatever the case may be.
Right.
Or have a pizza party or say congratulations to Al, congratulations Coach Anderson.
Right.
Whatever that positive motivation may be, you want to be able to put that smile on that child's face. Because he or she done, well in this case, he has done a tremendous job on the field by taking the game serious. Right. Thank you, sir. I like that. So this is very key here. What programs do you know that would be a good fit for our youth to enroll and prepare them to be leaders, champions, and warriors? And it could be the trifecta all in one, like the leader, a warrior. You have to be a warrior, to my personal opinion, to fight off the obstacles that come towards your way. You got to be mentally prepared, right? A leader, you got to know how to lead individuals or go into an environment and take control of that. You have to be a champion because that mentality, right? You don't want to settle for less, right? So you don't have any programs, or even I break it down more, simple. Do you have any suggestions or recommendations of what youth can do in their spare time to become leader, a warrior, and a champion?
There's actually some programs here in Daytona.
Okay.
As we all know, I'm born and raised in Daytona, and I was blessed to be a part of Men of Tomorrow. Men of Tomorrow is a great leadership program. Everyone says that you're a leader. Everyone says, oh, you shall lead, you shall lead. How can I lead if I don't have any God? How can I lead if I don't have any playbook? How can I lead if I don't have any plan? That's true. So Men of Tomorrow really actually broke it down for us how to be the men of tomorrow, how to lead, how to show everyone, hey, one day it's going to be in my hands. It had some great people go through that program. You had Mayor Derek here. You had other people that went through it, and I feel like they're doing pretty good here.
Yes, sir. I like
Also, you have the Black Excellence with Dr. McKinney. Okay. You have a great leader of programs here that's really trying to uplift our youth. And then you said championship mindset. It's no offense to other schools around here, but I can honestly say mainly.
Okay.
Mainly, we have a great new head coach, Coach Travis Rowland. He wasn't my head coach at that time. He was our defensive coordinator. It was under Scott Wilson. But with that whole mindset over there in Mainland, it's all about winning. It's all about believing in one another. Bump who me.
Yes, sir.
Because I love you.
Amen. I like that. Right. I like that.
That's
I like that. I like that. Bump me because I love you.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Self-defense. I tell you, I like that, man.
All right.
I love that. That's cool there. And $1 million question.
Gotcha.
At this time, I'm going to give you the platform, sir, to share any kind of words of encouragement to the youth, to the young adults, or to our fellow adults, or our colleagues, or friends. Give you the platform to please share some good information with us.
One thing I really want to touch on is sky has no limit at all.
Okay.
What are you saying? What I'm really saying is that don't stop when someone shut their door, because there's always another door open. Don't never give up. Don't let no one write your future. You shall write it your own self. With that being said, we just talked about the name. Your name means a lot.
Amen. Yes, sir.
That name means a lot. Don't mess up your name. Don't mess up your reputation.
Yes, sir.
You shall gain from it and shall use it for the future. Add more value to yourself. Get to know your peers. Stay out the house. get inside the streets, being active in a good way. Sign up for things. You know what kills me when I see a lot of youth is always playing video games. How can you communicate if you're always inside the house? Get out the house. Get to know Mary so-and-so. Get to know the lady next door. Get to know the person down the street. Because you never know who might that be. That might be your blessing.
Yes, sir.
Never give up. That door might be closed, but there's many doors open around.
Yes, sir.
You might not be the best football player. You might not be the best basketball player. You may not be the best baseball player. But guess what? If you never give up, you're going to eventually be successful. Eric Thompson said this. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But everyone can't do it. Everyone can't be a doctor. Everyone can't be a point guard. Everybody can't be a center. Everybody can't be a pitcher. But if you work hard for it, you shall be able to succeed and fulfill that promise.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
That's it, University family. We witnessed it. We've met him. We heard about him. Now you see him in the flesh. This is Coach Anderson, one of the greats of the greats, in my opinion. That's teaching you and protecting the community. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
All right.